Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is the 2nd of February, 2019, and I should have shot this video yesterday, but I ended up basically in too much pain after trying to do multiple things all at once. So this video here has ended up being delayed. A sad part of life really, but hey ho. I've still put it out there. Temperature is still freezing, and you'll see, a little bit about the freezing side of things. Not as bad as, obviously, Chicago or some of the northeast of America. But here in the UK, it's a bit, ooh, we have amber warnings. Right, well, I got this box, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bust this thing open. I know what's in it because it's come all the way from Canada and it's something quite special. So I'm gonna bust this box open. Once I do, then I'll come right back to you. But in the meantime, please enjoy the little short clip that I've put together, just because I can. That's it. Anyway, it is a very, very short clip, and then you get to see what's inside. All right, 1 minute. Well, welcome back, and thank you for watching that. I hope you guys had a little bit of fun and giggles with that. I've just busted open the package, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion, and go from there. So as you can clearly see here, I made a purchase through Canada from Phil and Eli, and there's their details here. So please take a minute if you need to and pause it. What I do like is I like the full medical shield. There's also a bunch of other stuff in the background here, as you can see. You have what appears to be a king penguin holding a shovel, a wolf holding some sort of flower. You also, of course, it's Canada, so you'll also have the maple leaf somewhere in that design, and what appears to be almost like a dream catcher in the background, behind, the angelic wings. And, yeah, I think that's a rather smart business card, personally. So, they also sent me over a little tiny sticker. And again, that's pretty cool. For a second there, it looked like it could be an iron-on tattoo, but it's not. So, right, well, today is the Wounded Healer series, and there are now two varieties. There's this one, and then there's also a firefighter one. And although this picture here may be a bit gory, this is about, for an operating room, an operating theater. And as you can clearly see, something's gone wrong. It looks like a patient has clearly died. They've, covered up as much, gore as possible, but they've still depicted it in this picture. So you can see here one of the surgeons with his hand on his head, kind of in disarray and disappointment. A couple of the nurses or doctors all around, disappointed, and the anesthetist here, just, really sad. And then as we open it up, it goes on. And this is all to do, basically, with, post-traumatic stress disorder. Now, post-traumatic stress disorder as you can see there, PTSD. It will affect virtually anyone that has to deal with life and death. So whether you're, working in a hospital, whether you're working, even as a vet, believe it or not, I know some might think that's a bit weird. A first responder, whether that be police, firemen, ambulance, whether you're in the military, and I know all of these series are coming out. PTSD is something that it's there. It is a serious illness, and it's not an illness that is easily treated. I think if you have PTSD, you have it for life. And what I do like is that they're trying to bring this to life and to bring it, to be known and shown. And that I think they've done a fantastic job. I will collect the full series. However, what I'm not so keen on, even though this is the same picture, if I grab another one whilst I'm showing you this, it looks very, very much like if you took it out of its capsule, rubbed it for a second, it's going to disappear, the image, I reckon. All of these here are, because there's a COA as well, and it tells me it's a 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver with a 39 millimeter diameter. And of course you get, all the signatures. And I got 3. As I said, I'm going to collect the full series, but I'm just not... See, what they've done for the front, I like. If they were able to somehow implement that onto the back, that would be great. Another constructive criticism. They made these unlimited. So they can essentially keep printing these for life. And I understand why. However, well, let me explain the why very quickly. The why is because the money... a portion of the money, I believe, that is raised, and let me try to find that detail here. It will go towards PTSD. So I'm sorry about that. PTSD sufferers. But here, it says here. So the Wounded Healer Series rounds is intended to help create awareness and continue conversation about the challenges that first responders and medical professionals face. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, affects many first responders. Many suffer in silence, and some unfortunately turn to suicide. They have left out the part that they either turn to suicide, alcohol, drugs, or even homelessness in an awful lot of cases. You just take a look at most of our vets, for instance, in America and also around the world, British vets, etc. And then they give a number, so it says if anyone needs your help, we encourage you to contact the National Suicide Hotline. They go on to say, here we go. Here's about the portion. So a portion of every round sold will be donated to Wounded Warriors Canada, whose mission is to honor and support Canada's ill and injured Canadian Armed Forces members, veterans, first responders, and their families. That's actually in the bottom small print there. I'd like to know what the portion is, quite frankly, but as I said, it would have been really nice if they would have either serialized it or have made it a limited edition, but it's not too much of a premium coin. I think I paid it was 30 Canadian dollars for this coin, and that in itself, 3 coins, was not the end of the world. Shipping internationally was, great. The packaging was second to none. But yeah, it just would have been nice either to have them numbered or a limited run. So we knew that, there would be up to 25,000 of these potentially made. But that's just me saying that because I think, it's such a great thing. They could have, they could get a lot more out of it. And it's a great series. So I'll be collecting these. When I was first introduced, I thought they actually came with some kind of case or something. But apparently I was completely wrong on that front by the looks of it. And there we have it. But overall, I think it is a great cause. Whether you are suffering from PTSD, someone who suffers from PTSD, whereabouts, the PTSD, whereabouts the money goes to is irrelevant. It's still helping other people with that same, illness. And, yeah, so I have the OR, which is the operating room. Then, there is another one, which I believe a couple of my friends have already picked up, like Alexander, DeVoe, etc. But I'll be picking that one up, and then I'm definitely looking forward to, obviously, a paramedic and, the military. So, but yeah, so this is the operating theater one. I hope you guys have liked and enjoyed it. I am, sorry that, my only downside is that you do really have to study and look at this. I mean, if it wasn't for this picture here, you really wouldn't see the same detail as, for instance, that. That stands out easily. That and that match. Even though this is the same picture, because of whatever they're using, some kind of etching or engraving, it just... it's not working perfectly. But I'll stand by them. I'll continue to support them. It's not an expensive thing to do. But I wanted to share it with everyone here. And, to tell Phil and Eli, yes, I'm here. Potentially on another series, and maybe I'll come up with some ideas for you guys. Make them serialized and a very limited run. But anyway, I still give it a thumbs up, guys. I hope you like them. I was being, brutally honest. I'm not going to promote something that I think is going to be, worth a fortune. I don't see these things making anything in return. But then again, I'm buying them for a specific reason. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a great, Saturday. It's my wife's birthday, as you've seen. And I'll be looking forward to coming back to you and having a good laugh later. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.